Hey there, guys. Welcome back to Dead Space. God damn it. I can't even get excited about this episode. So last time, at the end of the episode, Isaac asked Carver what he was going to say to Ellie about Norton's unfortunate demise that I'm sure everybody was surprised by. And Carver said, "Hey, you tell the truth." So I'm going to ask you two, Blind Sally and Nine Gear Crow, what do you think, in the exact words, Isaac is going to say when Ellie asks where Norton is? Go ahead.
Sorry, Ellie. Norton had to go back to his home planet.
Is that all? Is that his whole explanation?
Well, he literally did, so there you go.
He did. He flew away into the heavens.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe he'll say something like, I killed Norton. And he'll neglect to mention that Norton brandished a weapon at him, so Ellie will get pissed off, and there'll be ridiculous manufactured drama that could have been easily avoided for the rest of the LP.
God damn, man.
That was pretty much exactly what I was going to say. Isaac, being the taciturn bastard he is, will just say, I killed Norton, and neglect to mention any of the context behind it, and Ellie would get so pissed off that she'll go off and she'll do something that puts herself in jeopardy.
Hey Ellie, I killed Norton, and start flexing.
And then just move in really close and say, hey, so now that your boyfriend's dead, you want to get back together again?
He'll be like Nolan North in Prince of Persia. He'll hit on her and talk about her carpet, and she'll be like, No, I don't want this. It's too soon.
Isaac, you know my apartment has hardwood floors. Yeah, but the hardwood is this thick. Alright, should we start the video?
Sure. Let's see if you guys were correct in your assumptions. We will see.
Okay.
Should I introduce us all again? Chapter 13.
Hey, I'm Blind Sally.
Reach for the sky. Oh, hey, Blind Sally.
I'm Nine Gear Crow.
Hey, Nine Gear Crow. Go away, Altman Jr. We don't want you to see what's coming up. Altman Jr., though, he can still hang around.
Yeah, Mommy and Daddy are about to have a fight.
Oh, no, we don't want the children to see this at all. That's right. So, hey, you might remember 15 videos ago, I mentioned Caleb Mendoza, the winner of the weapon design contest for Dead Space 3. His weapon, the Honey One Badger, is the weapon we just picked up. So I will probably be using that soon. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Why, do you not like the name of the Honey One Badger?
I feel like the one gets in the way.
Oh, our probe gun is glitching out. You also might remember that I mentioned that we can't use the probe gun anymore, so I might as well bring in the Honey One Badger. You can, however, take apart the probe gun, and there is a glitch with the probe gun where you can take it apart, but because it's a plot item, they'll just give you another one. So you can completely fill your inventory with useless parts of the probe gun over and over and get infinite copies of it.
Oh boy.
It serves no purpose whatsoever.
Can you sell it?
You can. You can sell all of the parts, but they're not worth very many resources, so it'd take a long time to actually exploit it.
So, like, you can't, like, disassemble them into components or whatever either, like...
Well, you can, but they're not worth very much. So hey, I promised I'd show off shotguns in this game, and I finally am, because the probe gun, the Honey One Badger, is a rivet shotgun. So that's gonna
riveting.
Be cool. Absolutely, 100%.
You need to pronounce its full name. It's the Hun-E1 Badger.
Wait.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Where's Robert? Is he...
I shot him, Ellie.
You were right on the money. Well done, guys.
What?
Hey.
I'm sorry. I had no choice.
It was working for Danik.
He was ready to
Look, Carver, thank you, Carver, for hopping in with the logic.
Jeez, I was wrong. Carver is a useful character.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, come on, Santos, you're irrelevant.
All of us left. I can't do this.
Then we leave you behind.
Shit, Carver.
Oh man, I love Carver.
She's going. Oh.
Yeah,
she's
wow,
going to get
Carver's...
left 4 dead.
Carver
Oh,
just skyrocketed into the competent protagonist position.
Hell yes.
Way to go from non-entity to best character next to Isaac.
Yeah,
and Ellie, of
well,
course.
good on him. It's weird that right at the exact moment in the plot where Isaac needs somebody to bounce off of for like morality discussions, Carver just happens to come into play in the single-player cutscenes. Isn't that weird? How that works?
I appreciated it.
Yeah. Especially because everyone else is dead.
That's true. That is true. So hey, cliff climbing. Remember this? This is back.
Oh hey, it's like that thing you guys did in the intro, except in reverse.
That's right. That is correct.
I had forgotten about this, to be honest.
This mechanic will see a lot of use in the next chapter or two. It's interesting. It's an interesting gimmick. I like the way they skew your aim a little bit. You know, because Isaac's kind of diagonal a little bit. But this is where the music goes full, like, orchestral, like, swashbuckling adventure. Like, it's crazy. I like that they always put 2 of the harpoon things there, because it's like, if there was only one, you'd have to go up one at a time, and then it wouldn't be as fun for co-op, you know? But they couldn't put 3 of them there, because there aren't 3 players. It's only 2.
Well, you gotta remember, C. Jacobs, women are very hard to code in video games.
That is true. That is true, they are. Man, I wish Ellie was the co-op partner for this game. Even if she was the same kind of character, I would be totally alright with that.
Yeah. Oh god, if she was the co-op partner for this part of the game, that'd just make things incredibly awkward.
No, because if she was the co-op partner for this part of the game, she would have been there when Norton was revealed to be, like, a Danik sympathizer, or whatever you want to call him. And she would have, like, tried to stop him from shooting Isaac.
That's true.
And there would have been some intense, like, what are you doing? Don't shoot Isaac.
Look, look.
I had to go find someone else to help me, and now he's dead. You sabotaged it, just like everything else.
What's that supposed to mean?
What is that supposed to mean?
They brought
What?
me at gunpoint. I
All
guess
she
that's
needs
what
to do is
it
bring up the goddamn eye at this
Someone put a
point.
gun to my head?
Yeah, well, Norton's dead because someone put one to his.
Man,
Oh.
fuck you! He had a gun to our head too!
Oh.
We had to QTE him to death! Oh my god, are you kidding me with this right now?
Holy shit, Ellie.
He literally said that Norton was pointing a gun at his face, and Ellie just chose to not hear that, I guess.
Okay,
Oh
let's-
man.
to be fair, she's just found out that her boyfriend, presumably she was in love with him, has been murdered, you know, whether justified or not, by her ex. This little screwed up.
That's so... I can't accept that. I can't accept that. She was totally, like... Did you hear her in the last video? Norton said, I love you, you know that. And she said, what? Yeah, whatever. Oh god, the Honey One Badger is garbage! Who could have guessed? God damn you, Caleb Mendoza.
I'm sure
Oh,
there's
man.
also, like, other emotional things behind it. Like, she's probably been pissed off at Isaac for this whole time. And which is why they broke up. Because it sounded like Isaac was an emotional wreck and totally non-supportive in their relationship. Fair enough. And there's probably some resentment there. But also, yeah, it's only been like, what, 3-4 minutes since she found out that Isaac killed her new boyfriend? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, she just
She's in the grieving
instantly jumped
process.
to blaming him.
Well, there's no one else left on this planet alive. Like, who the hell else could you blame?
You know what? I know why she's blaming him.
Danik!
She knows
Blame
Isaac.
Danik!
She's known him long enough to know that, god damn it, Isaac, why didn't you just use stasis on him and disarm him? Because really,
He could,
why didn't Isaac
could
just
have
use
done.
stasis and disarm him.
He could have done that, but this is a bad video game with bad writing, so he didn't do that.
Also, Carver could have done that. Why didn't Carver just use
definitely
stasis?
done that. Because Carver's a non-entity. That's why.
You know what? Isaac did have a choice. You know, I'm siding with Ellie. Isaac could have used stasis. No wonder she's choked.
I
No,
can't
but
do
that's
it.
that's the thing. Isaac could have, but the hand of Altman was guiding him. It made him pull the trigger.
Okay,
That's
so then
right.
Ellie should be
Altman
pissed off that Isaac is being manipulated by Altman. Because damn the unitologists.
Well, I mean, technically he's being
Heresy!
manipulated by me. Oh god, it's all my
Yeah, no,
fault.
Ellie needs to be really pissed off at you right now.
God damn it. Oh man. Look, it's another unique weapon part. It's named
I would
after
have
Gabe
laughed
Weldon.
if Ellie... It would have been really funny if Ellie actually said, God damn it, Isaac, why didn't you just use stasis? It's been a gameplay mechanic since the first game.
The thing is, that's the one argument that is in Ellie's favor.
That's a pretty major argument.
It's not! It's not!
See, Jacobs, how many stasis packs do you have?
I have a lot, but I'm saving them! I'm saving them for something!
I couldn't use stasis. What if a necromorph popped out?
Yeah.
We see it.
Oh man.
I would love it if that was Isaac's comeback to that accusation.
When
but
Isaac plays Final Fantasy, he has 99 elixirs and refuses to use any of them, even when he gets to the final boss.
God. Oh no, they're getting attacked by necromorphs. They're all dead now. It was all for nothing.
eh,
I guess it's a
whatever.
good thing you saved your stasis.
That's right. If only Norton was here to continue bitching about climbing up cliffs like an asshole. He was a dick. I am glad that Isaac killed him instead of stasising him. Because what if he had lived? What if he had lived? There's no feasible... Isaac was willing to forgive Norton, but Norton wasn't willing to forgive Isaac.
We don't know that. People can change.
He sold out Isaac to Danik. He wouldn't have done that if he trusted Isaac.
But then Danik sold out Norton for reasons. So the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Once Norton had calmed down, I'm sure everything would have been fine.
But what would his purpose have been then? Like, his character arc would be over. He would serve no purpose to the story after that.
No, because then he
No,
would
he
be
could
all
have a
sullen for the rest of the
redemption
LP.
character arc.
He would come to realize that Isaac was right, and in a fit of redemption, he would have sacrificed himself at the end to save Isaac and Ellie.
That would have been great. But they didn't
See,
do
basic
that.
storytelling 101.
Basic storytelling 101 that Visceral failed at because they're bad storytellers. This game's writing is terrible. It's terrible.
I'm beginning to see why you are so upset by the game's writing.
I'm so upset by it. It's so bad. It retroactively makes the past like 6 hours of video game be slightly less good because this is what it's leading up to. This is the garbage that we have to deal with for the rest of the game now. I hope you're happy, Visceral.
Is she literally going to be pissed off at him for the rest of the game?
I mean...
I would be. Should have used stasis, Isaac. Should have used stasis.
No, she's not going to be pissed off at him for the rest of the game. Also, look at that. Did you see that purple pixel just floating there? I don't know what that was. Isaac encountered a glitch in reality, I suppose.
Is Isaac slowly going crazy from his contact with the whale necromorph? At the end of the game, is he going to have a vision of a small child that asks him to choose between a green, blue, and red button?
Yes. Not even ironically joking, yes. 100%.
Really?
Dead Space 3. Anyway,
Isaac, we're okay. We drove it off.
phew, I was concerned for a minute there.
About Robert. I just don't understand why he would try to kill you.
He blamed me for all the trouble we're in.
Why would you say that? Why? Why would you say that?
Matters. I thought Robert understood.
He sold us out to Danik. 6 words. Come on. It's easy. How does she not understand the situation that he was in?
Wait,
Carver even said it.
does Ellie even know, like, who Danik is at this point? Because I don't think they've encountered one another yet, have they?
Wow, you're well. Well, they did in the prequel thing in the book.
Oh, okay. Like,
yeah.
Does she know that the Unitologists are on Tal Volantis at this point? Like, she's been kind of disconnected from a lot of shit that's been going on in this game so far.
Well, they did. There was that earlier when they like blew up the bridge, you know, and it was like Danik's found us. Oh no, Isaac, time to shoot human enemies in a Dead Space game.
All right.
But man,
You sound unconvinced, Crow.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him for sounding unconvinced.
This LP's just been a haze for me up to this point.
Now that the plot doesn't make any sense, you're wide awake.
So far, we're just at the cage.
It's like the game has finally reached its White Knight Chronicles point.
Oh god, no. It actually has.
Crow's finally getting that hit of bad video game he's been longing for, itching, craving for.
Oh man.
Well, if you're looking for a fairly apt comparison, Carver is pretty much the avatar of Dead Space 3.
A little bit.
A useless non-entity until he isn't.
Yeah. Like,
Pretty
does he
much.
turn into a badass and, like, kill a god at the end of the game?
No, I'm not gonna answer that question. I hate the Honey One Badger. This is a bad weapon. Completely useless for the area that you find it in. If they had put the Honey One Badger in a place where there weren't wasters, it would be much more useful. But they didn't do that. And it's like, why? Why didn't you do that?
So this was a gun this guy designed himself, basically, and
He
Visceral
did, yeah.
put it in the game.
They did. They put the gun and all of the parts involved in the gun in the game, and it turned out to be garbage.
Well, garbage for the area that it was in. Like, you said it yourself, like, would this be a decent gun against, like, enemies that it was designed to fight?
That's true. If we had gotten this gun back in the Terra Nova, where, you know, where that really loud room and stuff, you know, like,
Yeah.
if we...
Blame Visceral for bad weapon placement then.
I will not blame Caleb Mendoza for the weapon's quality, because it would be a good weapon, but not against wasters, which are half of the enemies in this area. So instead, I'm gonna say fuck it. I hate fighting enemies at length in this game, so instead, I'm just gonna make a crazy OP assault rifle. Fuck it, why not? Thanks, Hammond, for dying in Dead Space 1. Your legacy has been preserved in the form of this cool gun that we just made. Am I bitter? Maybe I'm being too bitter. I don't know. I like this game. I really like
Crow,
this game.
who missed Dead Space 1, this is the same Hammond that attempted to put together Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay.
That's right, it is. Oh, man. I read online about a really cool way to kill wasters. I've said this before in this playthrough. Wasters are a cool idea, but the fact that they get invincibility frames when they're transforming into different forms ruins them. Completely ruins them. So right now, I am making a pneumatic torch with stasis on it that will slow enemies down as they touch the flames, so that they fucking hold still, you know? And that will be very good against wasters, because it prevents them from transforming. So...
That seems really counterintuitive, because usually fire makes things move faster to get away from the fire!
It's stasis fire, so they'll slow down and burn longer.
That's right. It's called a blowtorch, too. Like, really? It's just a blowtorch? Oh, man. Look at all those stasis packs.
Yeah, all those stasis
Isaac,
packs
why
you
didn't
could
you
have
stasis?
used on Norton.
Ellie, I'm sorry. Gosh.
I have to conserve them. Meanwhile,
He
he's dragging a
apologized.
garbage bag full of them literally right over his back.
See, that's the thing, right? After Isaac realized that Ellie was upset, he apologized for it. He is, frankly, I am in love with Isaac. He is the goodest good character to ever exist in any video game.
His apology
This
didn't sound
dude-
very sincere.
It was.
Didn't sound very sincere at all.
God,
I'm sorry, Ellie. I had to kill him. So it's out to Danik.
but he did. He did have to kill him. He had no choice. Here, I'm going to illustrate for you right now over voice chat the amount of choices he had.
Stasis.
Roll out of the way of the shot.
Hey, look, you just used stasis now.
Every piece of the scenery in this part is an instant kill. This ended like 4 hardcore mode runs for me. Like, it's actually... Like, there are very few segments of this game that are 100% total horseshit in every way. This is one of those segments. Even if you have lots of stasis, if you haven't upgraded the duration of your stasis, it won't last you long enough to get all the way up the cliff, because Isaac walks up kind of slow, so there's basically nothing you can do.
How many stasis packs do you have now? It's a good thing you hoarded like 30 of them. How many stasis packs did you need to get up there?
Like 10. But don't worry, I might have another use for the stasis packs in this video. Maybe.
None of them involve
Oh god.
disabling Norton, do they?
No, it's too late for that, unfortunately. It might have been an option at one point, but it is too late. We have to let bygones be bygones.
No, the use for them that you're gonna find in this update, Isaac is gonna bend over and scratch his butt with one of them.
He's gonna
And go,
stasis himself.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ellie, I had to conserve them.
Like they're just falling out of a hole in his pocket everywhere he walks. Look, I've still got so many. I don't feel bad. Nothing you could ever say to me will make me feel bad about killing Norton. He was the worst. I'm sure the thread will agree with me on this. 9-Gear Crow will buy you an avatar if you agree with me on this. Oh, there goes...
Also, if you agree with me on this, 9-Gear Crow will also buy you an avatar.
Basically what I'm saying is 9-Gear Crow will buy you an avatar if you exist. Post in my thread.
Yes.
Do it.
True.
Watch, it's all
man.
gonna be like the most offensive things you can find.
Let's get the gang back together again, shall we?
I don't like this.
Just talk to me. Don't look down. What's our next step?
What's our next step after killing Norton?
Now know that in order to turn off the machine, we'll need some sort of key. The researchers called it the Codex.
Okay.
A what now?
We have to make one.
A what? That word sounds
Same way they did
familiar.
200 years ago with Rosetta's research. Oh my God!
Take it easy, take it easy. Just blown a fuse. Maybe I can divert power from the lights.
Oh, not another
So-
one of these puzzles.
Tell me about this, Rosetta.
Are we gonna find Dr. Skip Serrano down here somewhere, like, for real?
Was made from her research.
Where will we
Well, he's
find
got to be like
In the facility at the
300
top
years
of the
old now, so I don't think we're going to find him alive if we do.
Oh, hey, it's the future. People live longer. Like, someone in the thread mentioned, like, Leonard McCoy shows up on Star Trek Next Generation, and he's like 130.
Wow.
Plus, like, Isaac's 49, and he looks like he's a fucking 30-year-old, so, you know.
That's true. That's true.
What I'm saying is,
man.
it's plausible. And, of course, Isaac's gotta do the final 10 feet
Right.
himself.
Right, because Carver's not there with him. God damn it.
See, that wasn't so bad. Not bad. I was crying the whole way. Just get me some solid ground under my...
Oh no! Not you! Oh fuck!
I was actually going to say, as she was whining, watch something happen causing the crane to
Oh
drop.
god!
her platform.
Oh god!
And sure enough,
This is so
it's still
fucking
funny.
dire!
Totally expected, but so funny.
God. Oh
And-
no!
Come on, near miss, near miss, near miss. No. Like,
Oh!
God
oh
damn
no!
it, Carver.
What?
Uh-oh.
Ah!
What?
Oh god! Holy
Wow,
shit!
Carver, you're an asshole.
He's the worst. I take it back. He's the worst again.
Carver's still the
What
best.
the fuck?
I'm still on Ellie's side, and Carver's still the best.
Holy shit,
Isaac
dude.
was holding that damn thing himself. Carver could have held that damn thing himself.
God.
No, Isaac, don't you understand? You had no choice with Santos, just like you had no choice with Norton.
God damn it.
Man, Carver, you are bad with choices.
Look, to add insult to injury, there's her arm sticking out of the snow.
Don't worry, he
Oh.
fell down the hole to save her.
Isaac, it was pulling the whole boat
God.
down. You
Well,
couldn't have saved
well,
her.
she's not technically gone. I mean, her arm's there.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. What a way to get rid of a side character.
Can you pick up the arm? Please tell me you can pick up the arm.
No, you can't pick up the arm.
Boo.
Weak.
I'm really sick of this fucking crab. I think it is about time we do something about this motherfucker. I should just put in like the No More Heroes like ominous whispering.
Is this the actual soundtrack?
No, this is music I added in.
Okay.
I was gonna say this sounds incredibly badass, but you need to give this thing like a.
Yeah, you should listen to Mogwai Crow.
But I was gonna say you need to give this thing like a boss subtitle when it shows up in this video. Like, just do it.
I was going to be
Do it, I swear to
genuinely
God, do
impressed
it.
if EA had added Mogwai to the Dead Space soundtrack.
No, the actual music was like orchestral, like stringy violin bullshit, and I was pissed off. I was so mad about how this game went immediately to shit. So we're gonna show this motherfucker who's boss. Let's do it!
Carver was right
About what?
about not being able to save Santos.
He was right about that, but also he could have tried a little harder.
It's funny though, because it's like poetry, because Isaac did something, and then Carver was all like trying to justify it for him. And then Carver did something,
True.
and now Ellie was all trying to justify it for him. So I'm
Oh,
now
man.
waiting for Ellie to do something terrible, so that
It is time.
Isaac can try and
Time
justify
for
it.
us. It's time for us to use the power of torque to end this once and for all.
No way, really?
Yeah! Eat a dick, you fucking piece of shit!
Torque
Ah!
is awesome.
Man, that is some great torque.
Ah! Fucking piece of shit. God, I hate that fucking crab. Fuck that crab, man. Fuck. I needed that. I needed to take out my frustration on this game. And that crab was very helpful. So thank you, Snow Beast, for being a piece of shit. Because it allowed me to kill you without feeling bad about it. I feel like things got a little heated there.
Wait, do you normally feel bad for killing necromorphs?
Not the snow crab. Didn't you read that log, man, about how they seemed like they wanted to be warm and safe and alive again? It humanized the necromorphs. But I think we all need to
Save
calm
Space
down a
3.
little bit. Yeah. This episode got a little heated. And I think there's only one way that the writing of this game could possibly get worse.
Use stasis on it?
No. That would be if Isaac and Ellie immediately went back into a relationship after Norton's death. That would suck. Thankfully, that's not going to happen. Thankfully.
It's all right. You're a good man, Isaac.
See, even Ellie agrees. He's a good character.
No, I didn't.
And then she just pushes him right off the cliff.
Give up, Ellie.
She uses stasis on him and just walks away.
And,
Why does Isaac look like Captain America compared to her? He's massive.
I don't know, he's buff.
She must have a lab
It's probably
up there
just the
someplace.
suit.
We should look for an office or a set of files.
Like
anything.
you saw him like in his jacket,
Take that
like
to the entrance.
He looked kind of wimpy. He looked kind of flabby a little bit.
yeah.